Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild-card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. And now here is Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And the pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0. Hey, no one down here.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. Acosta is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Come on, guys.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now into the box is Teoscar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Duel on at first, nobody out.
Let's go right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The next 0-2. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Michael Rosso.
Got one out here.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Tapped up the first baseline. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, come on now, guys.
Here comes the 0-1.
Two down.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now the pitch. Marcus Semien is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alejandro.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, center fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 1, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Nobody here. Nobody.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Michael Brasso. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next up, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. The Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Marcus Semien struck out in his first at-bat.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Now the pitch.
Semien.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, nobody.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1. up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Now back. The catcher.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 0-1 the count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So here's Malik Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is popped up. Mack shading to his right, and that will end the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And right into the shift. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In there, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into With a windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Michael Brasso comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go.
Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out. You're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get him out.
1-1 to count. As a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Stepping up is Alejandro Kirk. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No out.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This will get foul for strike 2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Next to stand in is Bo Bichette, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. As you look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
High in the air down the right field line. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.